What's happening YouTube? My name is Alex and welcome to a new video. Today I'm unboxing and taking a look at a more expensive Chinese phone called the Cubot Cheetah 2. So this phone has a 5.5 inch screen with a 1080p resolution. We have an octa-core processor, it's a MediaTek processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage and running Android 6. We also have a 16 megapixel camera on the back and a 13 megapixel camera on the front. And all that for under $200. So on paper it does sound pretty good. So let's check out the box, see what comes with it, and then let's check out the phone. We get the same box that we've seen for many Cubot devices. On the front here we just get the brand. Here it says stop following, take the lead. Same on this side, and on the back we are going to find some specifications about the device. I'm gonna go ahead and open the box. So there are no stickers or anything holding the box closed. And this is the phone right here, but let's leave that aside for a quick second and let's see what else we have in the box here. So we have a little user manual, and it's the same user manual that we've seen for many Cubot devices. We also have a USB-C cable, so this device has a USB-C as well. And aside from that, we're gonna find the power adapter, but it's a 1 amp power adapter, so it's not a fast charger. Alright, so let's leave the box aside and let's check out the phone. So it comes with a case from the looks of it, and some plastic around the case, so basically holding this together. And it's a good thing that it comes with a case, because otherwise you're not gonna find the case for this. So let me just, wow, and it does look really, wow. So we have a screen protector on the front here that I'm actually gonna remove. This reminds me of a Samsung device, like a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 or something like that. But I can already see the bezels of the screen. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but there are black bezels all around the screen. Anyways, starting with the back. So the back, it's super shiny, like you can see yourself in the back there, but it does look like a premium phone. The camera here, the 16 megapixel camera, also has this chrome around it, and it makes it look more expensive than what it is. We have a dual tone flash right there, that's their brand name, and here designed by Cubot in China, and that's the model name. So the frame, it's also made out of metal. So on this side here we have the power button and the volume keys, and these are also made out of metal. And I have to say that it does look like a really nice phone. At the bottom here we're gonna find what looks to be like two speakers, but I'm very sure that only one of them is a speaker. And we also have the USB-C right there, and nothing on this side. And all the way on top we're gonna find the 3.5mm audio jack. So that's about it. On the front we're gonna find the 13 megapixel front-facing camera, a couple of sensors, the speaker right there. And this is the home button that also has a fingerprint scanner inside. We have the multitasking button and the back button. So let me go ahead and remove this. So we have a little hole here in the frame, so you can actually pull the back open. All right. So this is just plastic basically. And the battery here, we're actually gonna see the bands available right here. So you can see the bands. So this should connect to 4G networks as well. So let me just see how to take that battery out, if that's even possible. So I can take the battery out. Okay, so let's leave the battery inside for now. Maybe it's not supposed to be taken out. I was gonna check and see how big the battery is. So here we have the slot for an SD card. Let me get this closer. A nano SIM here and a micro SIM right here. So that's about it for the back, and I don't think that I can actually remove that battery. So let's put the back cover back, and let's turn this on and see if we have any battery. And we see Cubot and powered by Android. So we have a 1080p screen, a 5.5 inch screen with a 1080p resolution. So I'm very happy to see that we're starting to get more and more phones with a 1080p resolution from China, and mostly for this low price of under $200. So let's go through the setup here together. So no SIM card, we'll skip. I already see my 5 GHz Wi-Fi network and my 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network, so we have dual band Wi-Fi. So let me just connect to the Wi-Fi. So let's say no thanks. We'll start this as a new device. We'll go to next. We'll skip the payment info. And let's say not now. Let's set up the fingerprint so you can check it out. So we'll go next, next. So let's do a pattern. All right, we'll show all the content. I'm curious to see how well this fingerprint will work, and hopefully it works without us actually pushing the button down, but we'll see in a second. So let's go next. So let's skip all those, and it's on. So first of all, let's turn up the brightness. I just wanted to see how bright it gets. So it does get very, very bright, and the viewing angles are really, really good as well. You can basically see the screen pretty much anywhere. Like no matter how you look at it, you can see the screen. So let's do that. So let's check out that fingerprint scanner. So all you have to do is actually touch the home button. So let me show you again. So you don't actually have to push it all the way in, you just have to touch it. It's not the fastest out there, but it seems to work fairly good. But again, it's not the fastest out there. So let's see what apps come pre-installed. Usually Cubot devices get a very light skin on top of Android, so they look just like stock Android. So we have the Play Store right here, some settings, Google Maps, Google Now, basically Gmail, and that's about it. So not that much installed, but that's a good thing because we don't really need all those garbage Chinese apps. So let's go to settings first. Here I want to check out at storage and USB. So it says that out of those 32 gigs of internal storage, only 188 megabytes are used. However, I believe that we only have about 26 gigs, but I will definitely check that out in the review. Let's go back and let's see what else we have here. So at about phone, we're gonna see the model name. Let me get this closer to you. The Android version, which is Android 6.0, and the latest security patch is coming from September 2016. I haven't seen any smart features or anything like that, so no double tap to wake up or anything crazy like that. So very, very plain, just like stock Android, basically, nothing added. So that could be great for some, not so great for others. It really depends how you like your devices. Me personally would love to have something like this on my Xiaomi Mi Note 2. Alright, so we have a 16 megapixel camera on the back. Let's check that camera out. So let's get this closer. We still have the exact same MediaTek camera that we've seen a million times. So not the most exciting camera app. And that's actually the microphone that's recording. But the pictures get all dark whenever you point this towards something white. So let's check out those pictures quickly. So always. So I wanted to see this one. So a lot of detail in there. We'll see how this camera does for low light conditions, because that's the most important thing for these Chinese devices. And turning this towards myself, and this one actually looks pretty good. So let me zoom that in. Look at the detail on that. So really, really good front-facing camera. But again, we'll really have to see how this camera does in low light conditions. So I'm gonna do the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4, and I'll come back and I'll show you the results before we end this video. So first the AnTuTu benchmark, here we get a score of 36,502, and here at info we can see some more details. So we can see the RAM there, and the internal storage, as I was expecting, we only have about 25 gigs available out of that 32. So now that we've seen the AnTuTu benchmark, let me do the Geekbench 4 and I'll come back in a second. And lastly, on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of 2292 and a single core score of 609. And here's some more details about the phone and some more information about the test. So yeah, definitely this phone looks good. Like, it looks better than a lot of phones available on the market today. And it's not that expensive. The only thing I don't like about it already are those black bezels around the screen. But other than that, it does look really good. Alright guys, hopefully you liked this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.